Dirty on the Couch. Hey guys, you are listening to Dirty on the Couch and I am your host Leah Callaghan. Welcome to another episode. Today we are, there's a bell in the background as cat Ellie walks past, but also we're in a little bit of a different acoustic setup. I'm not as soundproof today because I am trying to record video while I'm doing this as a treat for you all for the Instagram. And so now there's an airplane. So apologies in advance. The quality might not be as crisp as before. But you got to just add these things in, add a little bit of pizzazz and sparkle video fun. And then I feel like you get to see my face. So if you've been curious, what does she look like? Who is this mysterious Dirty on the Couch, Leah Callaghan gal? Then now you can check out this exact podcast on my Instagram, Dirty on the Couch, as well, which is pretty fun. So anyway, hope you've all been well. Bit of a delay between episodes. I have been house sitting, so I have been trying to figure out if I can still do them, how it will make it work. So it has been a little bit of a pause, but it is nice to be back and chatting to you guys again. And I wanted to share something that happened to me the other night. A little bit scary when you are house sitting alone. I was lying in bed having a wonderful, peaceful sleep when all of a sudden the doorbell rings at 1:30 in the morning. I woke up. I'm like, what the heck? Who is ringing the doorbell at 1:30 in the morning? I was frozen in bed trying to figure out if I should answer it or not. And then I hear like a rattling, like someone's trying to jump the fence. So I leap out of bed and I was trying to find, okay, what could I get to protect myself? And then I found there's a cricket bat in one of the cupboards. So I grabbed that and I was standing by the doorway, flicked all the lights on, standing there like a statue, except my one leg would not stop shaking, like it couldn't. The adrenaline was so hardcore. And then I rounded the corner into the study, this room here. And you know that the hello you make when you think somebody's in the house, the hello, it's so stupid because I just think, what is that hello going to produce? What is going to happen from that? Like, you can just imagine you being like, hello, and then someone responds, hello. I just don't understand why it's such a timid hello. Like, it should be more like, hey, is anybody there? But it's not. It's just this like, hello, please don't hurt me. Like, that's really going to put someone off. Or the alternative is if you say that, hello, and then they're like, hello, or it's really like deep in response. Anyway, I just find it really funny. And I think, I don't know what would happen. Luckily, though, there was no one there. I then heard them like doing beeping on the pin code of the door next door, and I think it's probably someone who was like really drunk coming home. All the gates look very similar here, so then was like, oh, this is my apartment. No, it's not, crap. And then went to their apartment next door, but still like scared the living daylights out of me. I ended up ringing the police because that's just the scaredy cat that I am. And I was like, oh, this is what's just happened. I am so sorry. Like, I hope this is okay that I'm calling you. Do you mind if you just send a cop car past? And he was so sweet. He was like, no, that's what we're here for. Done the right thing, which was really good because I was, freaking out like a crazy psycho. But I just, oh my gosh, it freaks me out so much. I had another instance when I was growing up as a child. So we lived in huge, like suburbia, cookie cutter houses all look the same in Perth. So very flat, like there's no hills to tire out the criminals because that matters. Anyway, and my bedroom used to be right at the very back of the house. So there'd be a fence right near my back window. And I remember one night I was lying and I heard someone scrambling on the fence. And at first you think, okay, it's just a really fat cat jumping the fence. It's going to be okay. I'm not under attack. And then it sounded really different. Like there was footsteps and it was really heavy. And we used to set, we're so stupid when we were teenagers, like we would forget our keys all the time. So we'd have to break into our own house. So safe. And so we would put, there was like an old crate container, and then there was a couple of bricks on top of the crate container. And then so that we would be able to jump over the fence from the other side and land on top of the bricks, and then have these steps down to the crate container to go inside, and then try and remove the fly screen to break into our own house when we forgot the keys. Anyway, so for this criminal, this person who's jumping the fence, we'd already like made it so easy for him, so he could just jump the fence, go down the little stairs. And then I remember hearing footsteps part down the alleyway next to where my bedroom was, and then like near my bedroom window. And I have never been more afraid in my life. Somehow I got out of bed and I went down the hallway, but there's, you know, I don't know if you know those sort of houses that are all the one level, and there's always the window in the hallway when you go past like the indent that goes into the bedroom or into the not the bedroom, the toilet or the bathroom, and you have to duck past there because there's a couple of windows. So I would like sneak against the wall and then quickly duck past and then sneak against the wall. And then I went into my mum's room and I was like, Mum, there's someone outside. Like I heard the footsteps, and then she got I think she had a baseball bat because she liked to have it when she went walking. Because I think we were in a really dodgy neighbourhood. I don't know. Anyway, and then she got the bat. We heard him wandering around. And then after about maybe 5 minutes, because we turned all the lights on, we heard another big like crashing down noise, and it sounded like he jumped the fence on the other side. But oh my gosh, like even right now talking about it, I feel like I've got chills on my back. And oh yeah, it makes me so tingly because it's so freaky. And I think as well, like, what do you do alone? I've always, like, when I've lived with someone else, it's like not my problem. They're burly, muscular person, or like, you know, numbers. What's that saying? Greater in numbers. Like there's two of you, so they won't attack. But then you think about all those times when you hear on the news stories of home invasion, you know, old elderly woman bashed to death, and I think, how am I going to defend myself? And your brain rushes to conclusion. Anyway, long story short, it was very terrifying, but thankfully my rational brain is becoming greater than my emotional brain. Well done me. Thank you for aging well. And I was able to think, if I call the police, I will feel more calm and I'll be able to go to sleep. So luckily the call to the police helped me go to sleep, and I was able to be okay. No one attacked. Everything's all right. But yeah, look, that wasn't a very fun evening, and I don't really recommend being alone for that reason. So house sitting is going well. Yep, really good, except for that. But, you know, now I know what to do. And then I'm not really good for anything in an emergency because my adrenaline makes me like so shaky and yeah, not fun. But anyway, I'd love to know your stories. If you have any home invasion stories, I hope that nothing happened and that you're okay. But you should put them in the comments when I post this on Instagram. And also don't forget to write a comment on Apple Podcasts review. Leave me a review, rate me, tell me what you think. I'd love to have some feedback of, how you find the podcast. These super random chances to share with you insights and thoughts and ideas. But yes, so we'll chat again soon. Maybe you'll have a different view. If you're viewing the video on Instagram, you might have a different background as a different house sitting place. Who knows what lays ahead for Leah Callaghan's future. But otherwise, have a delightful day and we'll talk later. Bye.